Good afternoon, brothers. Welcome to A Brown Bag Gentleman. My name is Scott. Usually I do these videos in the morning, but I was working this morning. That's Saturday, but yeah, I worked till about 11 o'clock this morning. So yeah, I didn't get a chance till now. It's going on 1 o'clock in the afternoon here on Saturday. And this is 4 days. It was 4 days this morning, basically. So it's 4 days and a few hours extra of growth. So that is going to be a challenge today. 4 days of growth. Soap is the StrikeGoldShave.com soap tip canoe, and the razor, which I call Dr. Smooth, is the timeless razor, smoothest razor that I own. It is just so smooth. It's got a PhD in smoothness. All that extra O's, all that stuff, you know. So that's, yeah, so very, very much interested in using this. And I'm going to push this today because, yeah, this is a 4+ day growth with a smooth razor, mild, fairly mild. I think it's 0.68 is the blade gap. I'm going from memory here. If it'll tell me that here real quick, let me look at the bottom. I'm guessing really, but is that right? Doesn't say. Well, maybe it says if we open it. Let's go look. Let's open it. I'm going to show you the blade anyway. Let's open it up and see. Okay, take that. Of course, stainless steel machine. Does it say? Nope, doesn't say. Nope, doesn't say. Okay, silver blue, Gillette Silver Blue blade, which I've been using. This is probably day 6 on this blade, which would be the last day. I'm pushing this blade, but it is a silver blue, so a little more aggressive blade. So yeah, so I can get away with that, I think. So, because normally I change my blades after 4 days, because I normally just do a shave every 4 days. But I came back and still had that, so yeah, it's got a few more days on it. But let me get started here. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stop now, pause, wash my face, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I am back, and I've smushed that soap. It was basically it was a free sample, is what it was. It was basically a 1 serving sample, little dollop that came in this little package here. When I ordered the aftershave, which I'll show you here in a bit, but the aftershave I had already bought like a few months ago, and this came with it. I just hadn't used it yet, and I wanted to show it to you. I think I've got one of the tiny little 5-day samples left in my giveaway to use before I have a giveaway, so that'll be coming soon. But for now, we're going to use this one because I've been wanting to use this one. And let's talk about it too. Let me get my glasses on so we can talk about it. So yeah, it's called Tip Canoe, and it's a tribute to President William Harrison, the 9th president of the United States, who was also the shortest serving president because he died on his 32nd day in office. Don't know the details, but that was a little blurb that I was reading on the Strike Gold Shave website. And this is the soap. The soap itself, the scent, is a tribute to Dior Sauvage Elixir. So if you've ever used that or anything, all I can tell you, it smells kind of nice. And when I read you the ingredients, it's not like I thought it would be. It's very nice, but it's not like I preconceive in my head. It's not like that. It's earthy little sweetness, kind of rounded, and just it's kind of nice. It's pleasant with a mild spice, so it's not overly spicy. I can't do overly spicy soaps, so I was a little nervous on this one, but free sample, I was going to try it anyway. But I'm telling you, I'm liking this scent. So let's get to that. So the top notes are cinnamon, nutmeg, cardamom, and right there I was a little dubious, and grapefruit. It's got those 3 spices right off the bat, but it's such a nice scent. The heart note is lavender, and the base note is licorice. Interesting, so an anise type thing. Sandalwood, amber, patchouli, and vetiver. And it does have tallow and goat milk in it. So yay! Two animal fats, loving it. It's a personal favorite. So when I see that, yay! Especially that combo. It seems to be what I see. When there are multiple animal fats, it's usually tallow and goat milk. And I started off really shaving with a goat milk soap from a local dealer, and it didn't last well and all that, but the soap itself performed well. The lather just didn't last on that, but that was years ago. But on this soap, those are the scents. And when it comes, I couldn't see the size. I'm guessing 3.5 to 4 ounce container, standard size plastic container, for $23.50. So I'm not firm on it. It didn't look too deep, but when I looked at this particular scent, didn't notice a size for the full size puck. So it's like, okay, and see, it comes in a little plastic screw-on cap container, like most soaps do nowadays. But that's what we're shaving with. So let me get these off. And let's see, I've been gabbing for, well, let's do this first. We're going to go ahead and start lathering up the soap. Do you guys like it that I've started, there are two applications of water, the down brush. Do you like it that I've started showing you me lathering up the soap? Because I hadn't done it for so long, but I've kind of been doing that lately. So do you like it, not like it? Would you rather not see it, or you like, yes, please see it? Or let me know. I'm just curious what you think. But I've got about half a teaspoon of water in there, 2 shakes and squeeze on the synthetic brush. This is the, what do they call it, the Rocket from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. Let's begin. First 50 swirls, and this is my second biggest brush, 26 millimeter. So I use it in my smallest bowl. So, so we're just starting. So that's the first 50. Let's do another 50. Okay, another 50. Now, next 50. Okay, that's 150 swirls in. Yeah, it's building the brush pretty good. It's still real damp looking, so we're 150 in. Another 100 we're gonna do, but 50 at a time, so let's do another 50. Okay, yeah, now, okay, I'm starting to like that here now. And 50 left. Alrighty, that will work. So it was kind of thin, it kind of was pushing out of the bowl. It's all over my hand, but lots in the brush. I'm not worried about saving the soap in my hand because, yeah, there's plenty there. And after 2 water applications, it's plenty moisture in there. I didn't have to add any more than that. I might have gotten away with just 1, but I'm glad I went with 2 applications. You saw how that was done. Oh, this is smelling very nice. Coming off the brush on the face here, very nice. I haven't gone under my nose yet. Yeah, the scent is really coming out now. Off the puck, it was very mild, about 1, maybe 2 at most, and that's pushing it. So very mild, you know, 1 or 2 out of 10. It just wasn't very strong. But now on the face here, it's prominent now. So now I'm seeing like a 5 or so. 5, probably a solid 5, I would say, out of 10. Very pronounced scent, very nice on the face. So that water really woke it up. Liking that, of course. Putting it under the nose doesn't hurt either. But, but yeah, really liking that a lot. Nice manly scent. Just very classy scent really to it. It does not smell like a cheap cologne or anything. It smells like a very nice cologne. So that whatever that Dior Sauvage is, yeah, it must be good stuff because I am really liking the scent of this. But here we go, pass 1 with the grain, 4+ days of growth with a mild razor. And the reason I'm saying this is a real challenge because most mild razors, this is a real challenge. Like you get like a basic Gillette silver tip or something on this, it's not going to handle this 4 days. It just won't. Wouldn't be a pleasant shave for me to do that. But this is a machine razor. Is this particular razor it just works so well for me. Always doing that up against with the green on the neck very well. It doesn't feel like it's skipping or anything. It's just feeling like it's slicing through nicely. And on a blade that's like 6 days, 6 uses. So it's like wow. I really, and then today was supposed to be a torture day, and I was ready to like change razors if I had to, but I wanted to try this on camera, and yeah, it's doing admirably. So timeless razor, yeah, I am impressed with you yet again. It's not that I couldn't shave or anything the previous couple of days, like normally like on Thursday, but I didn't because I felt like I wanted to give this a torture test. So that's why I let it go. And Thursday, Friday, I'm working from home. I'm not in the office, so I get away with those extra couple of days of growing, so it wasn't a bad deal. And yes, I had to do some meetings on camera, but usually it doesn't pick up that, scraggy beard that I'm aware of. I don't think it does. Especially with the working at home, we do a lot of our meetings or two and trainings that we do now are all on camera. So especially if you're working from home, or even if you're not, if you're in the office still, but it's like it's on camera now. All our meetings are because people are everywhere. I'm in North Carolina. My immediate boss is in New York, and his boss is in Florida, and we got bosses in Texas. We got bosses everywhere. So it's like So it's like camera is the way to go. See each other, you interact. And truthfully, I like it because I'm going to get basically cleaned up and freshened up anyway for work. And now in the beginning, some people were walking to having to basically be presentable to be on camera. So yeah, make an effort, make an effort. I am just thankful that we still have work from home days. So yeah, I'm liking that. And I'm going to do whatever it takes to be cooperative to keep that too as long as possible. Just curious, for you out there, what do you do? Do you have opportunities to work from home any days of the week at all? I mean, some things you can't do, but like if you have an office job, do you have that? Is that an option for you where you work? And I'm curious around the world because we have offices around the world. And it's the same for them as well. I think in most countries. I'm going to be talking to a country for a new office that I haven't talked to before, so we'll find out. Of course, the second pass is across the grain. And this razor is just doing great. I can't believe how good and nice this shave is on a 6-use blade. 4 days growth for this razor to have to get through on a mild razor, but it just plows through it. And of course, I know one of the secrets is this has got some heft to it. This is probably in that 100-gram range, so yeah, it's got some heft. I like a razor with heft. I absolutely prefer that. That's why I am not a titanium fan. Can't say that I'll never have one. I just have no desire right now because why am I paying extra to take weight away? I want the weight. What do you guys think? Anybody have a titanium razor? I know those are Boku bucks. Those are really expensive. But this one was like $200, $210 when I bought this years back. The titaniums would be more in like the $350 to $400 plus range to get titanium. So yeah, they're money. They are money. And not that I don't have a couple of razors that are money like that, but they're stainless steel. And those razors are pushing like $800 for titanium. So it's like, wow. Anybody been trying Christopher Bradley lately up in Canada? I know with the tariffs and all that too. I think they had stopped selling in America for a while. But I think those tariff deals are, everybody's coming to agreement now. Everybody's doing things to make that work better. So they're, playing nice again now. So the politicians are playing nice. So yeah. So I'm just curious. Yeah, I haven't looked at them. I'm just curious if anybody's checked out razors in other countries and are they selling to America now and what have you, and have their countries got trade deals with the United States. Some people are very upset with that. Some people are all for it. And I don't mean to offend, but being in the international trade business, I'm going to tell you that I absolutely think it's a wonderful thing that President Trump is trying to even the scale, even the playing field for the United States and other countries, so it's even. So we're not like just giving everything away and it's such a trade imbalance. No, that's not fair. Let's play fair. That's all I want is fair. I don't want to have, it doesn't have to be where we just, in this country, are just getting such great deals. Just make it fair, and I think that's all he's doing. So I'm proud for him for that. I appreciate him. So whether you approve, if you're Republican, Democrat, whatever, I like his trade policy. I really do. And there have been Democrats too as well that have had some decent trade policies as well, and things that they've made efforts for too. So in the past, I can remember one or two for Clinton back in the day too as well. So yeah, so it's not just a bias thing for Republican. I'm just saying the current president is doing a great job for getting us equity in our international trade. So I am liking that. That's all I want is equity. Get off my soapbox and let's get back to the soap. But do you disagree with me? If you disagree with me, be respectful, but tell me. I'm curious what your thoughts are too as well. So I'm just sitting here rambling, talking what comes to mind, and you can disagree with me, absolutely. Just be respectful. That's all. I think that's part of the being on the YouTube is as long as you're respectful, you can disagree. And of course, if you're on this channel anyway, you're probably more of a gentleman anyway, because you're watching for the men out there watching this. You are probably more of a gentleman because you're interested in this type of shaving. So yeah, just my thought. Okay, I'll come back for that. Anyway, through the week I have not been doing a buffing pass, but I'm going to do a buffing pass today. It is 4 days growth. It's going to need a little bit. Most of the time on a 1 or 2 day growth, I don't need to do a buffing pass with this razor. It's funny too, this was my first premium razor. So basically you're getting, above 150 bucks. And I paid like 210 for this one, I think, back in the day. How many years ago it was? Probably a good 5 years ago now, maybe. Okay, now I'm going to so buffing pass, we're just going to splash a little water, just to liven up that slickness of that soap. And yes, I did see there was a little glisten in here too. I mean, there's a whole bunch of nice ingredients in the soap. I just pointed out when there is animal-based products, for those who do not care to use animal-based products. Oh, a little update too. On the last giveaway I did, very gracious winner. Very gracious winner. Oh, they were in North Africa. I'm trying to remember the country he was in. I remember it was North Africa. I'm trying to remember where. But he had won the Edward Jagger razor, brand spanking new, that I was giving away as hit my 1,000th subscriber. And he had asked for, well, tell you what, why don't you give that away to somebody else and send me some soap? So I tried to do this. So I bought a nice soap, bought my one of my favorite brands of soaps, and some samples, what have you too. Was going to send that out, but I got to the post office to send it, and I checked it. We checked the tariffs on it, the tariff codes, the harmonized tariff schedule numbers. It wasn't allowed to be imported into the country. So I let him know, and he still said, "Yeah, give the razor away. I've got one similar to that. Give the razor away to another subscriber." So that will be coming up as well. So just letting you know on that, and it will be separate from the soap, and because the soaps that I'm going to give away are going to be U.S. only, but the razor will be worldwide, because I think the razor should be allowable in most countries. Because I checked the harmonized code, and I know in the North African country I was looking at, yes, it was allowed, but the soaps were not. So, and I ran across that once before, where one of my Northern European subscribers won some soaps, and it got shipped back to me because the post office hadn't checked the HDS codes on that one. So as a policy, I'm not going to have contests for soaps around the world. It's just going to be a U.S. thing. But when I have equipment, those will be open for the world. So apologize to my non-U.S. watchers, but it's just too much of a bear to try and get soaps in your country. Various countries, it's just your country, but in various countries around the world, I've run into too many issues and paying a lot of money to ship, because it's $30 to $40 to ship around the world. It just have to come back. It's like, all that wasted money. So it's like, so I'm going to keep that U.S. only for soaps, and that's why I've said I've got some aftershave too, and those can't go internationally anyway. They don't have the capacity to do that. Nor do most of these soap companies. That's why you see that they won't send aftershaves. Anything alcohol-based, they won't send it around the world, because they don't have the packaging and all that expense that you need to do. Because when I was working at Cody, I sent aftershaves and colognes and alcohol-based stuff around the world all the time. But we had special packaging, special liners, special, the boxes themselves were tested, when they're engineered tested for like a 9-foot drop, which was required by IATA regulations for your international air traffic. So if this is, I'm not sure, I find this stuff very, very intriguing, but you may not. So let's get on something else. Let me pause and wash up. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I am back. Got a couple of nicks. I got a little nick right there, and I think there was one elsewhere somewhere, maybe right there. A little couple of nicks here. But we'll take care of that here real quick with some alum. So let me turn on cold water here, and 2 splashes of cold water like I always like to do. Alrighty. Oh, and the water for, there we go, and the alum stick. There. Oh, a little sting right there. Not really a sting where a little spot was. Didn't really sting too bad. Give me a little bit just what I expected more. A little spot right there. So okay, got it. Oh yeah, a little sting on there. I can feel that sting. Yeah. That little red dot was on the chin. Yeah, a little feeling the sting there. A 4-day growth, 6-day-old blade. So yeah, it's kind of my own fault. Because the razor, the shave itself, so smooth, so smooth. I mean, I can tell you, if you want a smooth razor, there are 2 that I enjoy that I think are the most smooth. But this is the most smooth. This, where to put it? There we go. Timeless razor, smoothest razor I own. I'm just saying, it's got a big head on it, yeah, too. But yeah, it's like some razors do, like the butterflies have a kind of a bigger head. This does too. There was a trim model, but I don't think it gives you as much aggressiveness. And I do have the more aggressive base plate too, but I'm telling you, this original 0.68, all day smooth. If you're a seasoned shaver with gray, thick, coarse whiskers like mine, does a good job. Thin little wispy whiskers, does a good job. So I'm just saying, that is a good razor. That is really top 5 razor in my book. Alrighty, yes. So let's do this. So what is this? This is the Grant. This is Grant. So after President Grant. That's what this aftershave is. It's a restrictor on this thing, so I'm really shaking it up there good to get a nice generous amount. I was reading ingredients in this thing too, so it's it's like a nice nourishing aftershave. It's not just pure alcohol. Yes, there's alcohol in it, but there's like witch hazel and some other stuff, and some rose water and some so like nice. There we go. Whoop, I found one little spot right there that I missed, but that's okay. I didn't chase it that much. It's like, okay. Alrighty, nice refreshing shave. I'm ready to face the day. Got some chores done. I got a few more chores. I had to put out some, I'm trying to thin out the house because we want to move here eventually too. So I'm trying to thin out things, and I brought some heavy stuff out to the curb just before videoing this. So I was kind of hot. I had to cool down and you can see get washed up and all that before I turn on the camera to show you. But hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe and go with God.